I knew it.
It's legit, guys. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm trying to hopefully. There we go. All right, he's recording now. I
Oh
want to know
wow.
the initial reaction.
Let's go. I knew
Yo,
it.
like literally the American flag right now, bro.
Oh
Yeah,
shit! Yeah.
Represent.
America.
This is like the class clown edition. I don't.
This is gonna go south so fast, bro. It's
No,
like
I have a strong feeling it may, and that's what it's all about. I'm here for it. I'm here for
It's about to get out of hand.
yeah,
But hey, welcome to another episode of Challenger's Corner. I got my two incredible, lovely guests. Yes, lovely. They're both impeccable human beings. We have the star of the Esco show, Mr. Louis Esco. Welcome, my brother. And we cannot forget the first ever top 10 placer for a buck, my dude, James Santiago. Welcome, y'all. It's a pleasure.
same
Heck
here.
yeah.
Surprised that we got that invite, bro. For reals.
I know I was trying to like get like a lot of like, you know what, who's gonna mesh well together? And I'm sitting there looking at a lot of y'all's posts, and I'm like, dude, if this is not like poetry in motion, like we have legit James and Esco going back and forth constantly with the jokes and here and that. And like I think the highlight was like whenever the feeling yourself, when James did the feeling myself post and he had the jacket and all that.
Oh, dude. That was so it was like he was so just sly with it, bro. You know what I mean? He came in, he was all Travolta'd out. I was like, no way, bro. I can't top that one, bro.
And whoever did the Shrek gif, that look, yo, whenever I see that, it makes me smile. Yo. It makes me smile.
And that's when the pills are wearing off, bro. Now I'm all natural. You know what I mean?
Oh, I love it, man. But yeah, so like, yo, I mean, I honestly, I'm excited as hell to have y'all here. And what this one is, this is just I just want to shoot this with y'all. I just want to clown and just have fun with y'all. I just, and of course, I want the members of the Old School Ass community to get to know these two incredible brothers, man. That's what it is, really. So, yeah. How's y'all's day going? Let's start with that. How's everybody's day going? I'll start with James. Go ahead, buddy.
Well, it's been a long day for me. I've just been working hard all day. I walked about 6 miles. So I just been getting it. But and then I come home and I got 2 kids, so I'm about to walk another 12,000 steps. So it's just kind of how that goes.
Chasing them around the house.
Yeah, this is actually a nice little break right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Take full advantage of it. Oh, we're running late today, honey. I'm sorry. It's he kept us here for a long time.
I missed 2 meals during this meeting.
Well, how about you, Esco? How's your day? How's everything, man?
Same thing, bro. Super long day. I mean, I started every day is at 4 now. Now with the challenge, bro, I added 30 more minutes because I'm going to be late to work anyways. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to add a little bit more time to my cardio. So now I'm bumping. I bumped that to an hour of cardio every morning. And so I start off with that. And then, 8 hours at work. Bum rush. What did we do? Bum rushed it to Walmart right after with the kids. There's this, we're going to go to a water park here in Vegas called, Ben, what is it?
Cowabunga Canyon.
Yeah, Cowabunga Canyon. Mrs. S goes over here in the kitchen, mouthful of tacos or something.
What's going on, Mrs. Esco?
She's kind of over there, but she's over there somewhere. Yeah, man. And then came home. I watched a little bit of the podcast with you, John and Samir.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, dude, I liked it. It was cool. You had a lot of detailed points, bro. I loved it. And I watched about 35 minutes of it, and that was my cardio. And then I got off and started cooking. And now I'm here, bro, and I'm hungry. You know what I mean?
Right now, I feel it. I'm hungry too, man. I ain't got no job. I'm super hungry. I haven't eaten today.
Yeah,
I think I've had like a bagel.
It's like maybe 2 p.m. So,
oh man,
yeah. Well, yeah,
it's time to
eat.
I appreciate you tuning in. I really do. It is. I think. Speaking of nerves, dude, I can't. Like, I love getting on those episodes, but dang if I'm not like super just trembling when and then once it starts, I'm like, I'm cool, man. It's all
Yeah.
it's golden. But like I gotta half the time I gotta follow Samir talking. We certain topics.
It,
And I'm
bro,
like,
you can't.
shoot, do I
Yeah,
want them to go against me?
I was listening and I was like, I mean, all you can do is agree because he'll cover everything. You know what I mean? Yeah, he like he contradicted and agreed, and then you're like, well, you're right on both sides. You know what I mean? So it's like, I was like,
You just gotta manipulate the older cats. You know, it's the muscle maturity podcast. I'm bringing the immaturity in there eventually. Trust us.
yeah, it
I
was
don't want
fun.
to get kicked off.
It was, and it was. I was learning a lot, man, because you guys were focusing a lot on like Nick's waist and stuff like that. So it was fun, bro. It was because it was a little bit of budding there. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
yeah. I think Nick got a week until show day. Nick does not come off the script. So I have a feeling Matt Jansen and him are gonna come together and he's gonna look incredible as he always does on show night. You know?
like he could have pushed on the Olympia, bro. I mean, he wouldn't have placed maybe top 3, but he looked great despite that purple leg. You know what I mean? So, I mean, if like you go way back, like you look at pictures of Jay with the bicep or Dorian with the bicep. I mean, they pushed it or Bumstead with the bicep. I mean, who knows? Who knows what we got? You know?
Yeah,
So,
I always think about life like that as far as like the universal things, right? So like that happened for whatever reason, right? Like the hamstring tear happened and like, you know, maybe it's leading up to this next Vegas showing to where it's gonna be, you know, for all the marbles. He moved to Vegas, you know what I mean? Like it might be that time. So like, and that honestly, I'd love to segue into like, so James, right? So like I know you're new to bodybuilding, I assume, right? I know you're new into the, you know, all that. So like one, where did it start for you? And are you how big is your fandom, right? With it? Like, are you like getting like just delving super deep into it? Like we want to hear about that, man.
Yeah, so I mean, I've got a history with fitness, but not bodybuilding. This is actually a whole new realm for me. So, when I was early 20s, I did a lot of rock climbing.
Nice.
And I like to say that that was probably the best shape of my life I was ever in, just because that plyometric strength, man, there ain't nothing like it. Like I could just I can't even think of a good example. I could break an egg with my hand, you know, like I could actually squeeze an apple with my hand. I don't think I could do that very much anymore. But yeah, I did a lot of that. I was in the military for a while, so that was like mandatory exercise all the time. And then I got out of the military and done a lot of construction type work and stuff. But what really got me into old school was I've had a I have like just kind of a history. I used to party a lot. Let me just say that.
bro,
I mean a lot. And in turn I became kind of unhealthy. And so when I really started looking into like, hey, I should probably start taking my health a little bit serious. I got like 4 years no drinking. So I cut all that out.
Yeah.
I ain't partied or nothing. I'm just trying to be on the mostly straight and narrow path, you know. But I started looking for supplements that were clean. And it's hard to find. So I started realizing there's certain things like sucralose that's in everything, man. And you know, I've versed myself in a lot of like nutrition and I've learned a lot about it, what different things do for you. So sucralose, it just never really sat well in my stomach, my intestines. You know, I'm always ended up just like there's like this weird pain. And I found Old School Labs, just doing a search for different proteins and stuff, and I was like, cool, this is gonna be the one right here. And then I'm trying to remember what the first flavor I even tried was. I think it was probably like the rich chocolate, and I was like, all right, this is okay. And then I started trying the other flavors, and then all of a sudden, I'm the kind of person, so like if I buy a car, which I do that like every 6 months, my wife does not like it. I like to buy cars and flip them and all that, but whenever I do that, I'll join like a Facebook group for it. So when I started buying old school products, I did the same thing. I was like, there's got to be a group for this. Boom, I found out about the transformation challenge and I was like, I'm
That's
gonna give that a go.
that's pretty dope. I love that. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. That's I one like I'm happy that you found it. I really am. You know what I mean? You know, you're somebody who's like a standout cat to me, so I couldn't be my, you know, happy to have you in the challenge, man. The community loves you. Like you're somebody who I love from jump, only because I can clearly tell how much it meant to you, right? Like everything, I can see it. Like I only know that because like my own situations where like I came in, like I always say this till I'm blue. I thought this was super rigged. I thought it was so rigged.
Mm,
I came in just like,
remember you
you know
said that.
what? I'm just gonna try to up my, my social whatever game because I hate social media and I wanted to do a YouTube channel. So I'm just gonna get people to like me and da 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 like. And then I ended up winning, and I was like, okay, it's not fake, it's not rigged, like. But it all starts from somewhere, and I just know that it changed me. Like I like even just trying to express to y'all how I feel about y'all, and I'm hopefully going to be able to do that and get better at that from like an online presence because that's it's uncharted territories for me until this group and becoming the host and all that. Like I think it's goofy to tell someone I love who I don't know. Like I really did, but to where now
Yeah.
I'm learning. Oh shoot, no, say it again.
I was just saying, yeah, no, it is crazy. I can definitely understand that. I mean, at this point, all I talk about is old school labs. I mean, I was repping this in the gym today, and
Mm.
somebody was telling another guy he just started coming recently, and they're like, "Hey, man, looks like you lost some weight, but it looks like maybe you should get some healthy weight going on back on." And the guy's like, "Yeah, I should probably get some protein." And I like beelined it straight over there. I was like, "You said protein?" It's like, let me put you on, bro.
No, that's funny because I can. All right, so that brings me to like, all right, because I know this is one thing that me and Lewis have in common is I think we got those brains, a mile a minute, 80, and I'm assuming James probably right there with us. That ADD, ADHD brain comes
Oh yeah.
full force, and so you mentioned something about everybody around you. All you do is talk about OSL. I'm the same way, and I literally had to like create distance between OSL and like Jessica. That's why I threw her into the wolves. I was like, you're coming with me because she was like, yo, I'm getting so tired of hearing. Loves OSL to death. Don't get me wrong, but I can only imagine, Miss Esco probably feels the same way. Like, all right, you know what? I love it. But that brings me to like you had her join up. So that's amazing. I love that. You know what I mean? I love that. So like I can
It was
only imagine how much.
that was all her. I
Really?
mean, operating this all day. It's like Code Esco every. I mean, I'm pretty sure my coworkers hate me by this point. You know what I mean? It's like, hey, I check out as soon as I'm walking out. You know what I mean? But no, that was all her, and I'm happy that she decided to do it. You know what I mean? Because I mean, I'm going to be doing this anyway, so why not? I was like, just it's for your own health, and what else you got to do? You know what I mean? What do you got to lose other than some pounds? You know what I mean? But no, super stoked, man. And it's funny, a lot of James was like the yang to my yin, or yin to my yang. Dude, you mentioned military. What branch?
So I was Army.
Okay, yeah,
Yep.
Marines. Man,
Nice.
Marines, bro. So as soon as you said it, I was like, bro, another thing in common. And then when you said, oh, I used to party hard, I was like, bro, another thing. And then the tats, I was like, research or something like that in the bike scene. I was like, a lot of correlations. You know what I mean? So that
Yeah.
was those like the mastermind right here. Mark is just meshed as
I know
well.
it. I'm sitting here. It's an evil genius back there. I promise you. Y'all see this whatever version of me. I know. I'm hip to everything.
Yeah.
And honestly, that's what it was. I thought that y'all, both of you, this is the biggest thing that y'all have in common to me, aside from just being like, I mean, fuck, y'all are incredible dudes, and y'all have like a sense of humor that is on par with mine.
It's
But
pretty dark.
yeah, trust. And hopefully I might have to add that. I still gotta uphold some.
Oatmeal cream pie is the way to go. That's all I can.
No.
It's my favorite.
Hey, honestly though, that is the best flavor, hands down.
I,
I actually questioned it at first. I was like, I don't know if I want to do the plant-based. I was like, I'm trying to beef up. And then I tried some oatmeal cream pie, and I was like, man.
it's hard to beat. I mean, and out of all the flavors, that's my top. And then after that, it's like maybe the lemon cheesecake, or I'm gonna be a total Britney, the pumpkin spice, bro. I'm in the mood for
it's getting it's getting there. We gotta go through summer first, then we get our UGG boots on.
get my feet all sweaty for the gym. You know what I mean? So it's this whole transformation thing. Like it just landed in my lap, dude. like it like every great, you know, hero movie, it starts off with like something bad. Like with me was I had someone pass, and then I'm like, dude, what am I gonna do with myself? Like it was an illness related, right? So it was health related. So I'm like, I need to take care of myself. And I bumped into Nick Trigg, bro, on YouTube. And when he still had bodybuilding and BS,
Yeah.
he just old school labs this. Old school, I was like, dude, shut up already with old school labs. Kind of watch start some drama with some bodybuilders. And then I was like, you know, screw it, I'm gonna try it, bro. And I just bought a bunch of stuff. Like I was completely unaware of it, there being a challenge or anything. And then I got the email, oh, you like you qualified. I'm like, what I got to lose, bro? Like it was just fate, you know what I mean? So, and this is my third time around, bro. And this season, bro, the competition is stiff. You got this dude, your first time, you know, in the bodybuilding, and you got all the poses down, bro. How? I don't know. I think there's a little sus there. I think there's more history.
I don't know if you know, but James is actually our plant. You know what I mean? He is our oatmeal cream pie plant based into this. We're slowly building up his success story. Oh, he's the first one to win in the bulk. You know, next one he's gonna, you know, he's slowly climbing up those ladders and into our hearts.
The truth behind those poses is I take about, I don't know, 92 pictures every single time. So, and then I'm just like, that's the one right there. Yep.
Get the lighting, bro.
Right. But I'm the same way when it comes to the I still take it so serious when it comes to the check-ins, right? I say it's a holiday in our household. Like it is a stressful holiday. It's Christmas and Hanukkah all in one. Like literally me and Jessica have to like have a little apartheid afterwards. Like I help her, she helps me after we go up to the gas station to get some treats.
Yeah, I get nervous with those, man. I was like, what pose is gonna show less move? You know what I mean? Which show less love hand on? Like, dude, right? I'm just gonna suck in the gut, bro, and squeeze it tight, you know.
That's kind of what you want for that check-in photo, though, you know.
the before.
Yeah, I want to look like a little bloated toad at the beginning, you know, and just kind of surprise you at the end. Like, boy, I actually did something, bro.
I love seeing some of the check-in photos. And at this point, we're just gonna go off script. F it. But some of the check-in photos, literally just like you'll see people, and like I said, I love everybody, and I get it. You know, at the end, we're all trying to finagle our way in. But some of it is crazy. Trying to like, dude, you just gotta. Like I've seen people pull their pants up this high and then put their pants down.
We making it today, bro. We making it somehow, you know what I mean?
Hey, you just planted a seed, bro. Next time I'm posing, you know I'm pulling my pants up. Yeah, pants up challenge.
You got to get the ones you wore like 6 years ago that are like they no longer fit, and they just you could be 5% body fat, you're still gonna muffin over on them because they're that tight, and then you just pull them things up and do the V.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull them up to my nipples, and I'm gonna just straight flex and that. Yeah,
keep it real old school.
You got like 95 West Coast Cholo and get those big old bags.
You see me walking in like this.
Up here and then just walk like that, you know?
Hey, you know what? Speaking of Cholos, right? Another segue. Are we all Latin here? Like, are all three of us?
Yeah,
okay, well, yeah. Hey, so. Well, you know what? Let's
the gang, bro.
I mean, we're set tripping with the colors, but hey, so hey, I want to touch base on that real quick. So if you want to, James, start out, man. Where are you from? What hood you repping?
I'm repping that old school. My mom is. That could be the new gang side, yo. Just old school around here. No, so my mom's Guatemalan, 100%. So we got like native roots with the Guatemalan going on, and my dad, my biological dad, he's Puerto Rican Italian. And it's crazy because he's like this short, stocky guy from the South Bronx, and we look like, I don't know what happened genetically. I'm 5'8", but I'm the tallest person from both sides. I don't know what happened there. Literally, I'm just I don't think I'm tall or nothing, but so I think I'm like right in the middle with everything. But I can speak fluent Spanish. I didn't really learn English till I was about like 4 or 5.
Oh, nice.
Once I got put into school and all that. So yeah,
What's it?
I'm Latino.
I take it family pictures. You're like always front and center, trying, bigging up the
Oh
chest.
yeah. Always. I mean, I've always been a ham. So anytime we're taking any kind of family picture, I'll be popping in like
And,
just every time.
Yeah, super troll vibes. Yeah,
yeah,
man.
yeah. I can see it too. I look at both y'all. I look at both y'all, and I know it. Like I know that's y'all.
Like
You're
we're
big.
up to no good, bro.
Say it again. Say it again.
We're up to no good. There's always a certain face that like right before the plan hatches, you're like, you know what I mean? Hey,
Yeah.
you said Holland, bro. All right, and the other half. What when you speak Spanish? What side does your accent hit?
Good question.
Do you speak with a voz or do you speak with the tu?
With a tu.
Ah.
Yep. So I guess more Mexican. So I was born in El Paso, Texas, in Texas, and
Tejas.
so yep, and so I was surrounded by a lot of Latino culture, but a lot of it was like very like I guess Mexican influenced. So as far as like my dialect goes, with all that, I it's I'm not very Spain or well, so interestingly enough, I went to Guatemala when I was like 17, and
Yeah.
that's where I got my first tattoo, the quetzal. That's
Oh,
the bird of Guatemala right there.
Nice.
nice.
And yeah, I remember. So my cousin started talking to me just right off the bat, and he's like, "Oye, boss," and no, and he started speaking Spanish, and I'm like, "¿Qué?" I'm like, "What'd you just say to me, bro? I don't even." Hold on. I was like, "You got." Despacito, por favor, man. I was like, I need you to speak a little bit slower, man. I thought I knew Spanish, but I clearly ain't from around here.
Different, man.
I love that country
It's
twang.
different.
You get the twang. I heard.
Yeah. All right, what about you, Eska? What about you, man? Where was we got the roots? Where they at?
Dude, the more and more I speak to James, I'm half Guatemalan too, bro. That's funny, and the other half is Mexican. But when I speak with, I prefer it because it trips people out. Where you from? You're Hispanic, because I'm blasted too. So it's funny. I like it. I like the Guatemalan accent. So
Yeah,
it's the today, Marcus, man. You
bro,
did
are we brothers? What?
Like, insert Step Brothers meme right here. Did we just become best friends?
Did we just become best friends? So keep me away from that drum set.
Oh. Don't get me started. We'll do some country right now, bro.
Hey, but so Esco, where you from, man? Like where were you born? Were you?
Hey, dude. In the '90s, the Rodney King era. So yeah, but it's funny because I don't feel like I don't have that kind of like that fool accent. What's up, homie, kind of thing.
Mm.
Like during high school, I did a lot of greaser stuff. So I grew up a lot of like mob movies and like Crybaby and stuff like that. So it was a lot of hey, forget about it, and the cannolis and hey yo kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Why can I
So,
see that? I can see
yeah,
that. I see
it throws me off.
100%.
So then when I saw James with the jacket, bro, it's like all these memories came back. I was like, dude, I used to be young and sleek face and a big old pompadour, looking like a Mexican Johnny Bravo. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
awesome.
I kind of figured you were definitely like LA based with the because your tattoos are kind of old English inspired a little bit, right? I remember seeing that.
Oh, it's traditional ink. It's very at that time. It's like maybe early 2000s. Like the greaser scene kind of blew up again. So it's like it went and then greaser scene, and we stuck with the traditional ink. And then at the same time, like a lot of military flash art tattoos are traditional like that. So the lettering will be similar to like it be hitting that kind of OE look. So and then like all my boys, I mean everything was like that. It's not necessarily gang related, but it's that gang vibe. You know what I mean? It's LA South. Everything is blue. So if I went in with this, I don't know what would happen, bro. You know what I mean? So it's different times now, man. So times have changed. Hey, dude.
That's what we try to do with OSLs. We try to make it so that you got the white if you stay neutral, got the red. We covered it all. We even got the folk in there too.
Hey, man, I'm glad we came American flag. It's funny because I used to hate red because LA, and then all my most, like I was saying, about 70% of my tats red. You know what I mean? So it was like bound to happen, bro.
Is
So,
one of my favorite LA artists is G Perico, getting into music, and he's he reps blue, but he has shirts that say, and it'll be a red shirt or it'll be red writing with a white background, say this is a blue shirt. And of course he got a red cutlass too, even though he's on the other end. Oh man,
Actually, hold on. So if I could jump in while we're talking about tattoos too. I knew this is one question I was gonna ask later on, but just out of curiosity, you might not have the answer for this one. But if I get myself an old school lads tattoo, what kind of discount do I get for life?
I mean, honestly, if you do that, 1000% there has to be. Like, I'm gonna knock on every CS customer service door and I'm gonna make sure my man gets something. Because at that point, I actually made a joke with my brother, and I was like, this is one of the questions he'd asked because I was trying to think of a good question and everything. I was, honestly, I know we're gonna get on and we're gonna just go off script. But I was like, I know that one's getting brought up 1000%. He's like, dude, if any of my fans got my G tatted on there, and they getting a CD for life. Every merch they're getting for life. So like, I'm like, yeah, we got to touch base on that. I'm pretty sure if you get an OSL tattoo, yeah, I think you'll be stamped.
Heck yeah!
That's the only one, bro. You know what I mean?
I'll consider it. I'll get the Samir stare right behind my nipples, so I could just like creep up on people like, hey.
Bro, if you're gonna go that route, so you can get it tatted like right in the armpit and it can grow a mustache, dude. You know what I mean?
Oh man. Hey, we're cooking something right now. I'm liking it.
All right, getting back on that. All right, so who is on the shirt, bro? Is it Samir Banu? Is it Joe Weeder? Is it what's the other guy? Boyko? Is it last one, Menser?
I always lean towards I think it's Mike Menser. I think it's highly inspired. I think it's what it is. It's supposed to kind of reflect the old school, right? So that machismo chiseled look. To me, it looks the most. I know a lot of people say Samir.
I've been calling it the Samir stare this whole time.
I mean, we're all looking at it, bro. So.
I know, right? And mine got a little tan, so it even looks more like Samir. You know what I mean? He got the skin tone.
Bro, is that part of the shirt, or you drop some of Mocha Madness protein?
Oh, yeah, that's just
plug in. Yeah, buddy.
Every time I post one of the protein ideas, I'm like, I know my man's coming back with the Mocha Esco Mocha Madness.
I need coffee. I'm old, dude. You know what I mean? Double whammy: coffee, and protein. Bam, 2 for 1, son. You know what I mean?
I feel it.
I saw someone else post coffee. I was like, nah, dude, it's coffee. I've claimed coffee for 3 seasons, bro. Coffee is my flavor. So I got a chip. You know what I mean?
There's that tiramisu. It's pretty close. There's coffee in it, kind of.
You're right.
Yeah. I'm really big on the oatmeal, and then of course lemon cheesecake. Like I was always big on like the leftover like milk that's in a bowl of like Fruity Pebbles and things like that. Like I love the milk, and to me that always tasted reminiscent to like leftover Fruity Pebble milk. And that's that's the only way I explain it to people. Like, yo, you gotta try lemon cheesecake. It literally tastes like
that lemon cheesecake right here.
I have to, bro. Between that and the lemon bar, what do you think?
Yo, I've never had a lemon bar. Does it taste? Yeah, I've never had it. I was stuck on oatmeal cream pie, so it was hard for me to transition. But like, does it taste similar to lemon cheesecake?
There's similarity, but it's not identical. Because I mean, you got the milk base with the cheesecake and the other one, but it's still pretty good, bro. The tier I would have oatmeal for sure. Oatmeal, then the lemon, then the chocolate caramel. It's just not bad, but there's something about the chocolate, dude. Because even the regular chocolate on the Braun, like it's missing some of that sucralose.
Yeah,
I can't do it.
Yeah, facts.
You're trying to kill me.
Hey, it's a step lower. You know what I mean? Like I don't know about you. Do you with aspartame? I get headaches. Do you get the same or something like that with the sucralose?
Pretty close. So I mean, anything like all the artificial type sugars, I don't really do well. I know there's there's sucralose in a lot of these, but going back to the very beginning of this podcast here, that is what drew me in. It literally was labeled easy to digest, and I was like, I just need that.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, and so I went for it. I was like, there's a sucralose in a couple of these, but I've been taking these supplements and I have not had any issues at all.
Yeah, because even with the sucralose, they're not overly sweet. Specifically,
No.
like your, I guess like the generic ones, like the vanilla, the chocolate, they're still. I'm not gonna say bland, but they're not super sweet for having an artificial sweetener, which is pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So question for both of you guys, and I guess it could be a general question in the group. Do you guys just do milk, protein powder, and then that's it? Or do you add anything else? I'll tell you what I add to mine.
So I do. I appreciate you, Esco. I do almond milk, the 30-calorie unsweetened. Is usually what I'll do. I'll do that, and then I'll finish it off with water. That's what I'll tend to do. Obviously the water is always gonna like range, but I do the 30-calorie almond milk and then the rest water.
Gotcha.
So
I do the Silk brand coconut milk.
Oh, nice.
That's the and unsweetened, 30 same thing, 30 calories, very low carb. But the main reason, it doesn't make it thick. The almond milk kind of cakes up the texture, especially with the brawn, because it already has a milk base. So, and sometimes I'll put raw oats in it just in the morning to kind of fill me up. So I feel personally, the Silk is specifically the Silk brand, all coconut milk. That one slaps, bro.
I might give those a try. So for me, I've been on this bulk thing, so and I've been lifting heavier while trying to maintain that.
the red milk.
Yeah, 2%.
Give me
Lord. No. Well, I do crushed ice right up to here, and then I'll throw two banana or no, I'll get a banana, I'll cut it, I'll break it in half, I'll throw the banana in there, and then I'll do the scoop, and then I do my mom makes this thing called pumpkin blend, and I'm not trying to plug any products here or anything, but she's trying to get it all copyrighted. But essentially it's just finely ground pumpkin seeds, and there's so many health benefits to it. It's great.
Awesome.
So I'll throw a big heap and scoop of that in there, and it actually makes it taste like peanut butter almost. But then I got this cup. It's for like a ninja blender, and then I do it every night after dinner, and so far it's going good. Yeah,
awesome.
So like if I get a protein flavor, I'm not too privy on. Man, the bananas and the pumpkin really just makes a huge difference to it. It makes everything bearable.
I get you.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, honestly. Like I think that's really cool that your mom is doing that. Your mom's she's doing that, right? She's trying to get it like make her own little.
Yep.
Yeah, because there's a lot
she
of
abides by that. She gives it to all her little ladies at church and all that, and she's gotten a few of them to like drop almost 100 pounds by consistently being on it. And she does like little health things, little health seminars, so she'll get them to eat like minced garlic every day too, and which is it's healthy.
there.
It is. Can't get me to do it though, but
I've used it as a pre-workout, honey and garlic. the actual garlic cloves. Chew them up, put some honey in, water it down.
You're better man than me.
Yeah, I'm nasty, man. I can't lie. But no, I'm so happy to sit here and just really kick it back with y'all. I want to constantly bring that back into motion because I think that we all kind of have that in common to where we really took this group like full force. Like I seen it with Esco for the last couple of challenges, and it is dope to see from my perspective because I can really see how much it's changing him or how much it affects him, how much he lives and breathes this. I can see that. Like I really can see that. And same thing with my man James. Like I loved it, and I'm looking at it from like just kind of like that weird fly on the wall. Just trying to host this the best way I can. And I see it and I see the changes in the individual. I can see that light. Cause I remember a while back, James, you hit me up. And it's when you were like kind of in your infancy. Like you didn't know you were like 130 trying to get up to 150 or whatever, like you couldn't get past a certain point. And I feel
was
like
125. 120, my very first check-in.
Jeez.
Yep. I weighed myself last night. I'm at 154.
Dude, congrats. Man. You were trying to get past like 140, right? Like it was something
yeah,
like
that was my goal.
Dude, that's incredible, man.
So you went up basically like 25 pounds almost, right?
Yep. I'm over 25 now.
Oh, congrats, dude. So within is this your first challenge, or is this the second one you're rolling into?
So I tried my first challenge in 2022, and I didn't make it all the way through. And then I think I tried again a second time. I don't think I made it through that one either. And yeah, I was actually really close on the second one.
Yeah.
And then we had a baby.
Oh,
And that just kind of threw everything for a loop. And then this last time around, Marcus, you hit me up, and I was already thinking about it. I was like, I could do this now. I could do this. And yeah, you hit me up just at the perfect timing. And that was like the confirmation I needed. I was like, I'm gonna do this.
that was
I
the
have
sign.
to.
That was the
Yep.
sign.
Yeah, that's what
Awesome.
it is. That's incredible.
Hey, quit drinking out of the toilet. It's my dog.
I was like, who's he yelling at? And as soon as you said quit drinking out of the toilet, I was like, okay, that's not one of the kids.
That's not her. You never know.
It was our,
Could be the kid.
I was walking yesterday with my cousin, who ironically looks a lot like James. Like y'all remind me of each other for some reason. And he was talking about how like his kid, he has tattoos all over, like covered everywhere. And he was saying how his he got his daughter into like trying to do the tattoos and how it's coming off. Tell me why I legit thought he gave a 10-year-old like his tattoo gun, and he let her, like, no joke, it was normal to me in my brain. I was like, oh wow, so you let her do that? That's crazy. She got something to go talk about in school. Like she's probably one of the few 10-year-olds who ever tattooed. And he's like, no, dude, I'm talking about like dry erase, like markers. No, why my brain instantly went to like a 10-year-old with a little tattoo gun just going to work.
Oh man.
Days, man, you can't. I might get tattooed by a 10-year-old next, bro. Who knows? This is Vegas, man.
Right?
Things
I mean,
are
Why not? Why not? I made the mistake of buying some tattoo guns back in my party days, and man, I got some really bad ones, dude. Let me tell you, I came to the next day, leg just hurting. That's why I don't really wear shorts.
you self-tatted?
Yeah, so I have.
Oh, those are rough, bro.
Bro, it's bad. It's bad. And I did both knees. I'll post something in the group after this podcast, a couple of pictures, man. It's they're gnarly. I did a skull and crossbones, and yeah, the next morning I just remember like waking up, my leg was like throbbing, and I was like, what happened? I pulled the blanket off, and I was like,
I did not expect it. That's great though, man. We went over to 40 minutes.
yeah, heck yeah.
I'm
That was
definitely
tight.
Yeah, it's cool,
I had
man.
a feeling.
Yeah, no, I kind of had a feeling too. Like I was, and that's why I really wanted to do this one. Like, I didn't want to do all of them like this one, but I just felt like this of all of them could be the one that just there's no need for, like rules and regulation. You know what I mean? Like, it's just
Formalities and stuff.
Put all that to the side. Thanks, love. Let me see where Esco is. Oh, there we go. There, you can take a picture now, Jess. No, we got Esco hitting a front latch spread with his picture. You're good. If it falls, it falls. Oh yeah, that's important.
Okay.
Hey Esco, we can't you got to mute, and you probably still got to join the computer audio and all that.
Oh, I see his.
My man's repping from head to toe.
Why is he so small?
It's not him. It's his picture. Like when you got like your Zoom picture or whatnot.
No, I'm
There it is.
No, I mean the screen.
Hey, Jessica said you're small.
Oh yeah. Picture, huh? Man, that's the best. That's only.
Okay, bye guys.
Nobody was ready for the picture but Jessica.
I barely had space. Oh, it's too. Okay, hold on.
See what I gotta deal with.
I feel you, bro. I got one of them too. You know what I mean?
I think we all do. You might have.
Did I mess it up?
No, you're good. You're good. Yeah, we left it off on a James hitting the ended like clockwork.
Perfect way to end, right?
Yeah. Honestly, in my head, I feel like Just end it right there. Just
Yeah.
Yeah,
have
the
that
cliffhanger. Don't even no end credits. It's just I'm just boom done.
But when you re-edit it, put that at the end, bro. Just
I
leave
know,
it
I
there.
know, I know. I just want to.
And what will happen on the next episode? You know what I mean?
I'm gonna have to figure out how to make a pose with that one next time I'm flexing. I'm gonna be like,
that's
It's
gonna be
all about the forearm. You know what I mean? It's the forearm pose. You know, you gotta.
that's
you gotta
that's that Culkin challenge.
You gotta bring the new school.
Macaulay Culkin.
you could do the vacuum off on the side and just kind of I don't know. Just spitball. I'm shooting from the hip here, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I have a love-hate relationship with editing these things, and cause I do them all on my phone. And I'm at this one, but you know what? Nope, not doing it no more on my phone. I'm gonna keep it laptop based because I don't got space, man. Kind of how James said earlier. I like 92 pictures of the same exact pose. That's me to a T. So if you saw my phone, my camera roll, I look like the biggest narcissist in the world.
Bro, if your body, we all got a little bit of that.
Oh
You know?
yeah.
Gotta get that angle, man.
Hey, you gotta get the right lighting first. But like literally, there's one spot at the gym I go to that's the only one I like to flex in. It's like that's the only one where I can see my calves good. You know what I mean?
Dude, it's so funny you say that because so like I've done a lot of my check-ins in the Planet Fitness shower. And I'm currently
You're gonna set up alarm, bro.
say it again, say it again.
You're gonna set up a lunk alarm in there. You gotta
I don't even want to say what just came to my brain, but like, no, there's been a lot of I've seen it. There's been a lot. Like, trust me, there's a check-in photo of me doing some front lat spread to where like there's some dude who's just on the other side of the camera, just balls out. You know what I mean? Doing the stuff.
old dude, bro. It's always an old dude.
Bro, that's the confidence I want. The old man confidence. I strive to be that man who's just like, you know what? Let it hang.
Hell yeah.
No
That's the guy you need to take your picture for you.
Just it hanging out, the third leg just there, balls lower and everything.
Hey man, can you prop this phone up for me?
You
slowly see my phone went up and down.
It's making me uncomfortable in this pose, bro. Just put it away. I can see that. It's always them, bro. It's always funny because back in the day, I used to do personal training in LA, and you're in and out of the bathrooms, whatever, and it's always the same dudes. So it's always the older guys, a little heavier set, just loving life, bro. It's awesome, dude.
Yeah. It sucks. I can't visit the Planet Fitness no more. I officially am banned. So yeah, isn't that sad? I feel bad even saying this. Like, hope I might cut this.
Did you get the lunk alarm?
It's Planet Fitness, bro. I'm kind of worried to ask why, or I'm kind of concerned asking the question, bro. You know what I mean?
Ah, man, yo, so it's gonna. All right, so
I'm not. What happened, bro?
He did the Macaulay Culkin again.
What happened?
Oh man, so like the funny thing is, speaking of like lunk alarm, so like the first time my brother got his membership canceled, like he's banned. And they couldn't get me because that wasn't my home gym. So I was in like Kentucky somewhere. That was my home gym because where I went to college, like that was my home gym area or something. It's the middle of nowhere. Like I don't have any whatever's with Kentucky, but it was the nearest Planet Fitness. So like there's no way they can get to my home gym and like get me canceled, right? At least that's what I thought. So somebody rang the alarm on him at one point. This is years ago. And it was because we'd kind of put the weights down a little bit, but it was because like, man, you got to think about safety. So like he dropped the weight and he still had it in hand when he dropped it and everything. But the dude was watching us and he still rang it. And I was like, okay, that's not cool, man. So I went up and talked to him and I was like, hey man, you were watching us. So like, why would you do that? Cause I'm really big on like respect. Like, cause I'm the nicest person when I'm manners and all that. I'm really big on that. So like I expect it as well to an extent, right? I'm trying to get better at that in life. Like just letting things slide or whatever. But so that's how he got canceled, and because at the end we kind of did a little funny thing leaving, like we mimicked the alarm for the guy and all this different thing. So his goodbye was literally canceling my brother's membership. We got a phone call on the ride home in the car. But just recently in South Florida is where I grew up. I was there with my father and Jessica was there. And so like me, like I said, I'm big on respect, man. I'm trying to make light of this situation. It was not a light situation. Some dude tried to come with some machismo attitude and all that. You know what I mean? Yeah, like all that. And there's times where if I'm alone, I'm okay, man. I could probably stomach. I've got my blinders on, right? And I'm trying to get my blinders on as of late. But when I got Jessica there, my dad there, I can't take it. So one thing led to another. Police were called and all these different things. And yeah, and the dude at the front lied to me. He was like, "Yo, you're good, man. We ain't gonna." Oh. I try to come back home and I try to go to the planet and they're like, we can't find your membership.
They were like, "Oh, it's the big that shirt."
That's what the cop tried. The cop was like, "Yo, you're too big to be coming here. Like, you got to go somewhere." And the cop was such a douchebag. I don't care. I mean, respect whomever. But the cop was he was such a cornball to me. And he was like, "Do I do the same thing too?" And I'm like, "No, you don't." Like my ego came out. Get out of here, man. Like,
yeah, honestly, it's right now.
But yeah, so I gotta find a new home for my check-in photos, which I'm really like. I was actually ironically talking about with Jessica today. I was like, man, should I maybe I'll just go in and tell them I have to use the restroom right quick. Because I really like it. I like comparing them because that's what I've been doing all the way along.
So you did you find a new gym?
Yeah, man, I actually paid for three. I paid for 3 gyms, dude. So now I only pay for 2 now. Planet, they kicked me out, but oh, don't get me wrong. I love Planet. All right.
Damn.
They're on, bro. Still.
Damn, man. Hey, that's messed up, bro. I'd be salty.
A little bit. I know some stuff happened to them. Go ahead. Say it again, Esco.
Well, I was gonna say I feel the same. There's a gym out here. I don't want to say no names because they might come after me. Anyways, so bro, and it's like as a trainer, and then we left on bad terms. So it's like to this day, I don't go in there unless it's a guest pass, and I will never get a membership with them. You know what I mean? It's just like never, bro. Never. I'll go across town if I have to go to another gym, bro. Like it could be next. I won't go.
There's something to be said about people who are that petty, and I love it because that's me. Like I hold grudges, yo.
Bro, it's not about it's the if I have to go this petty, then that level of respect was broken, bro. So it's like it has balance, you know what I mean? And they were just because again, I'm blasted up to the neck, dude. As I was the only guy in there, I had to wear gloves, Under Armour, a turtleneck kind of thing to cover everything, bro. Like they didn't stipulate that when I got hired. But once I started working, they were like, "Oh, you got to cover up completely." I was like, "Dude, this is 2010. You think this is at Vegas, like at that time. It's like you think people will be hip to it, and apparently not, bro. There's no squares here. You know what I mean? So I'm like, shit. And in the summer here, bro, triple digit summer, fully covered, like it was the worst, bro. You know what I mean?
Ooh, that's all bad.
Yeah. Oh, so if you live in Texas, you know how hot it gets down here, bro. In the South.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so.
I'm in Washington State now, so we deal with the cold like 80% of the year.
Well,
and
I trade you, bro. It's nasty.
That's where that jacket came from, right there. That Washington State jacket.
It was probably cold.
That's that Pacific Northwest.
that was the joke, right? It was all Jax Taylor stuff. I was like, bro, this dude just left right on his motorcycle to go get a cheeseburger or something. You know what I mean? Yeah, like that long guard, bro.
Big old ape hangers.
I was like, hey, how do you want?
That's gonna be the next pose right there.
I haven't gotten kicked out of my gym yet. I have a coach, but he's not like my coach because the gym I go to doesn't allow outside coaching. Because it takes away from the coaches that are there. I'm not going to name drop the name of the gym, but
hashtag gym partner.
It's a pretty franchised one, but the owner came in one day and he was exercising right next to us, and I'm being spotted on some overhead press, and he's telling me, he's like, eat motherfucker, eat, like doing all the whole nine. Like, man, he's great. My coach is dope.
With his
he's this
Branch
big
Warren on.
Jamaican dude.
How does it sound
Yeah,
like Metroplex?
oh yeah, man, I love his phrases too. He's this big Jamaican guy, and he's like, "You're the one they're gonna write books about." It's tight, but yeah, the owner came up afterwards, and he's like, "Yeah, you can't be doing that in here." And he's like, "Oh, okay." So anytime any of the like staffs around, we be training in secret.
Like with Weasel, you know, at
Right.
the end.
Gotta get your Denise Austin on. You're doing great. I'm proud of you. But that was my infancy when it came to working out. That's my first ever introduction to working out was my mom's Denise Austin tapes.
Nah, bro.
Okay.
What was the curly haired dude with the weird shorts back in the day?
Oh, do I always forget his name?
Was it Robbins? No.
Ron Simmons? Is that Ron Simmons? Something Simmons? Richard Simmons? Something like that? Something Simmons. Okay, yeah.
Richard.
Yeah, Richard. Yeah.
Oh, that's Richard.
This isn't Sesame Street. It's just some dude doing this shit. You know what I mean? I'm like, nah, you're not He-Man or whatever. You know what I mean? But that guy's career, bro, went on for freaking ever. You know what I mean? It's just he had that connection with people, so that's pretty dope. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People watch that kind of shit. It was weird.
So what was that one dude? Sean T with the what was that one? It's the infomercial. I used to flip back between that and the girls going.
Why is it free? I don't know, but it sounds weird.
Yeah. Marcus said, "Either way, I'm breaking a sweat."
that was me. For me, it was the BET uncut the 3 a.m.
Oh, no.
the hip hop.
That's funny.
Oh man, I forgot what that thing was called, but oh dude, that's hilarious. Yep.
It was like it was always after dark. You know what I mean? There's like, always ended like that. I was like, should I be watching this right now?
Right. I think it was the tip drill. I don't know if y'all the tip drill video. I don't know if y'all know about that, but that was a staple for BET Uncut. Not many people are gonna understand this, I don't think, but
I mean, the ages vary, you know, so it's like whatever, you know what I mean? That's funny, bro.
I was born in the 90s, so I mean, I'm still from the era where MTV used to play music and then BET would all play music on the TV. I mean, it's all different now. They don't even play music.
no, it's crazy.
I remember those days, bro. What you guys remember Pin My Ride or what was the other one? They go to the houses, bro.
Cribs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you imagine OSL Cribs, bro? This is my dungeon garage. You know what I mean? Like, and you saw like hat boxes and shit.
This is where I do push-ups.
Yeah, the side of some crate. Dude. Like, you guys see my videos, man? It's literally half of my shit is on one side of the garage, but it's like I try to. I'm knocking shit over all the time, bro. It's a mess, man.
You still got the outside. I love the outside gym that you had. I thought that shit was dope.
You know, I like it's funny. I moved during the last competition, so all that stuff, man. I missed that open because we had spent so much fucking money on setting up that backyard, dude. Like man, like just thinking about it gives me like, you know.
I bet.
The house belonged to my uncle, and he had to sell it. So I was like, shit, everything, bro. Like I had to condense everything. I mean, I don't mind the spot here where I'm at now. It's a nice little townhouse, nothing big, but it's perfect, you know. But I still got half of my shit in the garage, bro. And I was like, I'm trying to set up shop so I can do my videos, so I can do more of my merch. You guys see my Team Esco shirts and all kinds of shit like that I come up with on the fly. And eventually, bro. Eventually, I get my stuff up, and I don't want to get like copyright infringement or something. But like I was thinking of when you mentioned something. Oh, the tat. I was thinking, what if I make like a off-brand OSL shirt so I could put hashtag code ESCO. I was like, will they slap me with some shit? You know what I mean? So I don't know. You're Marcus. You're the guy.
Just redo this. Just your face right there.
Yeah. Right? Well, I'm more bloated and minus the mustache, but I can make it.
OSL stands for Old School Lewis. As a no more copyright issues.
Whatever else. You know what I mean? I got some protein with this shirt, bro. Get 4 T-shirt. You know what I mean? go to out, and then I cut off. You know what I mean?
Exactly. So hey man, all right. So we're about to literally we can't reach another 40 timer, even though we easily could. And
Yeah.
I hate to whatever, but I do want to end it off. I do actually have a great question. So like I said, this one was all about we're just here, right? And I really wanted to put a spotlight on these two incredible fellows. And but moving forward, right? So this is for you guys to to finish it off with. Who would you like to see on here, and also the topic? So rather, if you don't want to single anybody out, but maybe who would you want to see on here, and then like some topics that y'all would like covered, if you want to shoot something out there.
Chelsea and the what's up with the blurry picture thing, man? When did that start? I love brand new picture and a big old smile. Like, she posted one like right in between this, and I immediately I had to, bro.
The post dinner
Where-
shaking
where-
picture.
Yeah, of the picture. You know, I mean, her vibe is cool, and her workouts are pretty intense. So I don't know. I think she'd be a cool fit. What would be the yang to that? What do you think, James?
Two-part to that. I was telling Marcus, like, man, we gotta have like baseball like pro cards, like with all the challengers, you know what I mean? And like just with all everybody's stats on them, that would just be perfect. But I like what Chelsea's been doing. I was actually gonna say her, because she's just, man, every challenge just getting it. Like the consistency is unreal. But another one that really like stands out to me, like Mikhail, man, dude gets it. I like how he's just his consistency as well. He's constantly in the gym, eating clean, and like that's what really shows. It's more than just the working out. Like everything that he's posting, like as far as his food and everything, I was like, man, this dude's cool. I had to add him on Facebook. I was like, man, he's chill.
Getting in depth with his videos, I like that.
Yep.
It's very detailed on the foods, so that's pretty cool too. And he has a different spin to it, so I like it. That's that matchup, dude.
You can tell he has that social media.
Yeah,
whatever it is that is that I'm still trying to finagle my fake it till I make it kind of thing. He has that, he has that behind him. You can tell he wants it. So
I think if you had both of them on the next one, man, yeah, I think that's a good pair right there.
Yeah. I got a couple already in store. Some good ones, kind of not the same as this, but different, different, maybe a little bit more this way, that way. But this one was a special one for me. And I think that hopefully next season, so whenever the next challenge will be, this because every time I'm going to end it with this question is, who do y'all want to see on it? I honestly contemplated having us with throwing Paul Morales into the mix, because that would literally be a yin and a yang. You got like the class clowns and then the teacher, like the dude, stern-faced Paul Morales, man. I love that guy.
Yeah.
It's Jack, bro. If I'm thinking about the same dude, that dude is Jack, bro. And he's been more solid every time. So I'm like, this guy.
Every time I see him, I'm like, I want to be more like him. Like literally, I'm slowly peeling off the layers that this dude is like a really dope guy. Like he's really into his family. Also, he'll let his heart out in his little like very like inspirational words and quotes.
Yeah.
So
lately too. I'm not sure if this is his first time, but what's he go by? I don't know. I don't even know this is his real name. Is it Professor Darwin?
Oh yeah.
He came out with the little pointy mustache, bro.
Man, he just came out with it, man. That's tight.
And I was normally I'm against that goddamn mustache, bro, but he's pulling it. It just sinks in with his chiseled. I'm like, I'm conflicted. Like you know.
I can see James doing it 1,000%. James could pull it off, right? And you would look at him, and he got the V for Vendetta face, like it's a wrap.
I'm anonymous, bro.
I'm surprised. You know what I mean? Like he would have came in. I was like, my respects, man.
Yeah. He got the. He reminds me of an anime character, Professor Darwin. Like he legit, like especially the mustache reminds me, and the chiseled abs going on, like legit looks like the star of the next anime, whatever that is.
He's nuts, man. And he posted on there saying like he's done everything like all on his own too. So like that's that real dedication right there. That's honestly what I'm going for. I know that's like me 5 years from now if I continue doing what I'm doing. That's so admirable what he's achieved, and that's actually literally exactly what I'm going for.
That's awesome, man. 100%, 100%.
For sure.
Well, I hate to do it. I hate to do it. I can't. I literally. I just want. I know, man. I know. But I have to. I'm pretty sure Miss Esco is. She wants you to try the food, and you might.
I to warm that up in between this call. You know what I mean? I was like, hey, give me my Harvey.
Might have a glass of oatmeal cream pie waiting. Who knows?
I don't know. I'm gonna pitch you this last one, bro. Can you imagine the three of us on that podcast with Severe and Jabra just bro? They wouldn't know what to do with us.
It would legit be the muscle immaturity podcast. Like we can just do that now.
By far,
That's what this might actually. This is going to be called the Muscle Immaturity Podcast. That's going to be the Challengers Corner Muscle Immaturity Podcast edition.
It gives me something to do Friday nights, bro. You let me know. Actually, no, Gym Friday nights, bro. But I missed a day at work for this. You let me know.
Yeah, we can get it popping, dude. Yep,
Yeah, right?
I'm down.
Call out.
They work week, bro. We can do this on Fridays, man.
Hey, honestly, it might be something. I don't know. It might have to God love to see.
I do. Hey man, I sent you a whole list of questions. So if we do this again, I'm rolling out a whole nother set of questions and we could just keep it going, man.
Yeah, dude. At this point, 100%. My face hurts from smiling so much and laughing. Like literally this hurts. So like we definitely have to, double back on this one. 1000%.
Keep us posted, bro.
All right, brother. Hey, y'all have an incredible night. Thank you so much for joining me. Truly, James, you're a remarkable guy. I love seeing your passion just like literally blossom in front of us. And I mean, Esco, always going to be a fan of the Esco Show. Your videos crack me up. You are a standout individual, just like my man James. So I couldn't thank the both of you enough for being here.
Hey, thank you, man.
All right. And shout out to the misses as well. Okay. I know that, I know we drive them all crazy. So shout out to them as well.
You got that plate ready?
Right. Be like my grandfather. He used to shake the ice glass. Marion. When he wanted a refill, he used to shake his feet.
You're gonna see that pop fly right now, bro.
I know, right? You about to get hit with a tortilla real quick. All right, John. All right, I'm gonna stop recording.
All right, man. Thank you.
One more request. We gotta end it like this.
Oh, wait.
Hey, y'all. God bless, man.
Take care.